Black and 30. Thank you. Head to black. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take black. 30. Yes, we were. Right, you had audio from the news lab, right? From upstairs?
From the live lab?
Yeah. Yep, we do. We have it. All right. Thanks for asking. 15 to VTA with sound. Ready the music. 10 seconds. 5, 4. We're going to fade up. 3, 2, 1. Roll A. Fade up. Bring the CG. Sound an A. Good.
NCC News at 4:45. The Syracuse Symphony Orchestra faces another budget crisis.
SU upperclassmen could have another
Ready
off-campus
VTB.
housing option. I'm Kyle Bond.
If you're
I'll
comfortable
tell
doing
you
that with the
what
two,
an
like,
independent
Yeah.
okay, then
contractor
cool. That
plans
makes
to
my
do
life
with
better.
this abandoned National
It's less
Guard
buttons for you to press.
Yeah, I'll try it.
All right.
I'll try doing that
parents'
one
vocal
again.
reactions
cool.
after
Just
Liverpool
switch to the next
School
one.
District proposes one more round of
Ready
job
VTB
cuts.
with sound.
NCC News at 4:45 is next.
Roll it. Take it. Ready camera 1 on a dissolve. Pete, give us the next graphic. Alright, it's loading. And cue 'em, dissolve.
Parents of students in Liverpool are pleading with the district to save
Is
teachers'
it
jobs. Good afternoon,
bringing the graphic?
I'm Thomas Houtman.
And I'm Summer
Ready to
Yu.
lose it?
Job cuts proposed by the
right,
Liverpool
lose it.
School District in its
Ready
latest
VTA
budget
with
plan
sound.
has parents in
Keep
an
their mics
uproar,
open.
especially those of middle schoolers.
Roll it.
And that's
Take
our
it.
top story.
And ready camera 3 OTS. On a
Parents
dissolve,
of
and dissolve.
Middle school students dominated the audience at last
Fade out
night's
the-
meeting about
yep.
the Liverpool budget plan.
Ready
the district's
VTB, roll B.
proposing 16 job cuts, almost
it.
half of which would come from
Take it,
Liverpool
good.
Middle School. That includes 6 full-time
Ready
teachers.
VTA with sound,
One father,
on a
Patrick
take.
Lynch, says the loss of teachers has a number of effects.
Roll it. Take it.
Scheduling.
Bring the CG.
Time, teachers can spend with the kids. And it would leave that building that's
Lose it.
under renovation right now.
Ready camera 2.
$34 million cost could leave that building underutilized.
Cue. Opener mic.
Says the budget currently stands
Ready camera
at
two on a dissolve.
$132 million.
And dissolve. Cue.
On the Hill, Euclid
Ready,
Ave,
camera 1.
Castle Court, and the new
With the,
University Village apartments are synonymous
housing,
to students
good.
with
This will be on
upperclassmen
a
living
tape.
areas. But in 2012, a building up for historic designation could be added to that mix. NCC's Kyle Bond has more on that story.
Take him. Cue him.
Thanks, Thomas.
Good.
Syracuse University
Ready,
students
VTB
don't
on a
really
take.
have many locations to choose from when it comes to off-campus housing. Now, a private investor wants to
VTB
give
with sound.
upperclassmen and graduate students another option for where they want to live. And the location he picked isn't just any
Roll
old
it.
place.
Take it.
Norm Swanson, developer for Genesee
Ready to go back to
Armory
camera 1.
LLC, and
Keep the
owner
monitor
of the
graphic
Genesee
in.
Grand and Parkview hotels, bought the abandoned National Guard 27th Brigade Armory on East Genesee Street back in 2004
and we'll dissolve
for
out.
just over $500,000.
All right, nicely done, everyone,
He had
so far.
originally planned to make it a banquet hall for the Genesee Grand, since it's right across the street. When those plans fell through, Swanson decided to make the barracks, located next to the University United Methodist Church and the current Ronald McDonald House, into an off-campus student apartment complex. The apartments, which would be named Copper Beach Commons after the prominent tree in the front yard, sit conveniently on the connective corridor, bringing students closer to downtown economic areas.
The $18 million project, all of which will be privately funded, will go towards a fitness center, a 24-hour cafe, internet, furniture, and all the other amenities to support 133 new apartments, only 49 of which currently exist.
The 133 apartments, if all goes as planned, should be completed
Ready,
in
camera
August
1 on a
2012.
dissolve.
The 49 existing ones will be renovated, and the rest will be built
30
on
seconds.
the current location of a rundown tank repair center on the same property.
Oh, 3. Dissolve. Cue him.
The renovations
I
of
was
the
looking at the wrong
existing
one.
barracks will mostly leave the outside of the building
Ready, camera 2 on a
untouched.
take.
Swanson says the rent for Copper Beach Commons
they
will be
wrote something
competitive with the newer off-campus housing currently existing. Kyle Bond, NCC News.
Take him.
And the apartments
Ready,
will
camera
also
3
have heat,
OTS.
AC, internet,
Perfect.
cable, and washer and dry units included in the rent.
Taker, cure. Good.
Early this morning, workers at 9 Mile
Ready, camera
Point
2.
Power Plant in Screba, New York, noticed a small fire in a portable mechanical.
Mark, if you can zoom in
At
just a
about
hair
2
more on
a.m.,
camera
the fire
2.
was quickly put out, but it increased levels of carbon monoxide.
All right, thank
The
you.
plant's owner, Constellation Energy Nuclear Group, declared the fire an unusual event, which is the lowest of 4 levels of emergencies. Workers were evacuated from the area until levels of the dangerous gas dropped. The plant was not in operation at the time of the fire.
Take him. Ready, camera
The
3,
condition
centered
of
up.
a man shot by state police during a confrontation over the weekend has been upgraded to fair. 23-year-old Joel Shelley, son of an Onondaga County Sheriff deputy, pulled a shotgun on state troopers twice over the weekend. The troopers then shot Shelley repeatedly. Shelley is wanted on a fugitive from justice warrant in Pennsylvania and will be arraigned after his release from the hospital later today.
Taker. Ready,
Currently,
double box.
when an
Camera
abused
3,
or
live lab.
neglected
Good.
child enters Child Protective Services here in Onondaga County, they have to travel around to the police office downtown,
And this will be on a-
to the
on a
social
tape.
services in the Civic Center, and to the doctor's offices in different locations throughout the county.
Take it.
NCC's Leah Mazzarelli
Ready,
has
live lab
information
full.
on how that will soon change.
Taker.
Yes, Summer, that
Ready,
will change
VTA
in
with sound
June
on a
when
take.
construction is completed at the new McMahon Ryan Child Advocacy site. The new site is taking residents in the former Reed Hall on East Fayette Street to house all services in one place.
Roll it.
Construction
it.
is underway to consolidate
Nick, up in live lab,
child
can we turn
advocacy
down the
in
volume of the
Onondaga
TV? We're
County.
getting an echo
The McMahon
from
Ryan Child
Mike.
Advocacy site is trying to make the
Does
process
that make
of
sense?
children entering child
Yeah.
protective
The
services
monitors that
less
are
of
up,
a
you know,
hassle.
ceiling
This
mounted in the
project
ceiling.
brings them all together, all under one roof.
All right, ready to go back to live lab.
They only have to go to one place.
Pete, you can
That
get our
piece is
symphony
601
orchestra
East
OTS
Fayette
ready.
Street. Set to open in June, the 30,000 square foot
Good,
space
perfect.
will offer children all the help they need right away.
The quicker that we give those kids support,
Oh, and we'll dissolve
the
out to the
quicker that
live
we can
lab.
give them mental health and all the advocacy, then they have a better chance.
The outcue of this package is
Along with
positive
advocacy,
notion of child
McMahon
abuse,
Ryan promotes
which I don't understand. I don't know the
It can
context, but
represent a happy childhood and a healthy
I guess
childhood.
we'll
but
wait
it
and
also
see.
represents all the adults that are standing up and making sure that that happens.
And to make sure that happens, the College of Human
30
Ecology
seconds.
Leadership Society at Syracuse University is doing their part.
We're selling pinwheels for $1, and you write your name
20
on the
seconds.
pinwheel. We're having people put them up on the poster.
The College of Human Ecology Leadership Society is creating a pinwheel garden here between Shine and Newhouse on April 3rd.
We're hoping that with the community gardens, we're going to have over 5,000 pinwheels planted throughout the county.
Five,
again,
4,
representing a more
3, positive notion. 2,
notion of child abuse.
1, dissolve, cure.
The pinwheels will be on sale
Ready, camera
today
3.
and tomorrow in Shine Student Center, and again cost $1. All of the proceeds will go to the McMahon Ryan Child Advocacy site. Live in the newsroom, Leah Mazzarelli, NCC News.
Taker.
Cecile will be
Ready, camera
attending
2,
the April
OTS.
3rd Pinwheel Garden
Nice.
Ceremony at Syracuse University and says the community is invited to attend.
Take him. Good. Cue him.
The Syracuse
Ready,
Symphony
VTB on a
Orchestra is
take.
facing another obstacle in its fight to
Roll
stay
it.
alive.
Take it.
Management has asked the musicians
Pete, we
for
got a graphic.
$1.3 million in salary and benefit
Is it two
concessions.
center
Bring
up
in the, bring in the,
after?
yeah, bring in the CG. Camera 2,
Price
center
that
up.
The musicians told the board.
And if you want to do your
cannot
double,
pay.
yeah.
Chair of
Camera,
Musicians
Mark, center up.
Committee
Camera
John
2.
Garland
Good.
says they've already conceded
This will be on a dissolve.
$720,000 in cuts since last July.
No, we're
He
going to
says
leave
would
it
be
in.
impossible
'Cause-
to
oh, yeah,
keep
actually
the
take it out
orchestra
because.
with another cut. A board meeting
Yeah,
is
hit
scheduled
that,
for
and
5
then
p.m.
just
today
hit- yeah.
to further discuss the issue.
Dissolve.
And it's still snowing.
All right,
in
ready,
central
double box.
New York. Weather reporter
Camera 2
Naresh
patio.
Vissa is live
Take it.
outside on the weather deck right now.
Good.
How is it out there? Naresh?
Ready, patio full.
Thanks, Tom
Take him.
and Summer.
Good.
We hope the season
All right.
that bears her name can come soon
Bring in the
enough,
CG.
but we'll have to settle for spring. April showers are supposed to bring May
All right, ready,
flowers.
camera 1.
Here in Syracuse, so it's still very, very cold. The temperature right
this
now
will be on
is
a
at
take.
37
Ready to
degrees,
tease
but it
music
feels
as well.
More like 18 degrees. That's largely because of the wind chill, the wind gusting at 15 miles per hour. Humidity is at 64%, and barometric pressure is at 30.15 inches. Stay tuned for NCC news later this half hour, and I'll have the full weather forecast.
Ready, camera
coming
1.
up for you, Tom.
Take 1. Tease music.
Coming
Ready,
up on
VTA.
NCC News, the turmoil
Roll
in
A.
Libya continues as Muammar Gaddafi fights back rebel
Take it.
forces.
And
Bring
a
in
new
the CG.
discovery
Oh,
around
wait,
the
don't.
Daiichi nuclear plant
Do we got it,
has
Pete?
become
Ready to
proof
fade to
of a
black?
never-ending disaster.
And fade to black. It's okay. Not the end of the world. Well done. I think that was our best A block out of any class I've been in all semester. in terms of the no failure, no technical failures.
I was gonna say when that double box effect that was still over there, right?
Yes.
Okay. I was just
No, yeah,
I wasn't paying attention to what was over there, and I was like,
everything on program looked fine during that.
Okay. Because I know when we went from.
Yeah. No, that was fine. It was fine. Okay. Yes, this is our first break. What do you want to? You in a rush? You got a date or something?
Straight out.
We do restart it all. What? Starts the date fresh.
We're not going to be cutting anything. Yeah, probably.
Okay. I want to look at 1 minute to go. 1 minute till we're back. We're coming up on VTB. We're gonna fade up on that. Where is calendar?
Let's be like.
What professor is that? What do you mean for the semester?
No, for the midterm.
What professor? Oh, without grading the midterm.
And same thing. We'll have their mics open just in case they talk over it.
Class burst into laughter. We were all like, are you serious?
30 seconds.
30 seconds to VTB with sound.
So he turns
We'll be fading up on
Passes
VTB.
back the midterms is like, you guys can go if you want. Wait, who is this? One of my finance professors. This is Sanders.
15 seconds.
Yeah, that's awesome. I know.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it and dissolve. Ready, camera 1. On a dissolve and dissolve. Cue 'em.
The fighting intensifies in Libya, and that's our top story.
Ready,
in the World
VTA.
News Roundup. Well, the fighting in war-torn Libya intensified today as longtime leader Muammar Gaddafi launched a counter-offensive outside his hometown of Sirte.
Take it.
The rebels succeeded recently
Pete, we got a
in a big
lower
westward
third.
push with the aid of UN airstrikes, but today
There are no
Gaddafi
lower
has been
thirds?
able to
Okay.
launch a violent
I guess they cut
counterattack
him.
that has sent many rebels
Ready
into
to
full
dissolve to
retreat.
camera 1.
Libyan forces also pushed back rebels to retake Misrata, Libya's third largest city. Both cities blocked the rebels' path towards Tripoli, the nation's capital.
Dissolve. Close one. All
Earlier
right.
today, representatives of more than
And
40
at the end of this
countries
story,
met
Pete,
in
you'll
London
advance to
discuss the
Japan.
next steps to be taken in Libya.
I'll
U.S.
let you know.
Secretary of State Hillary Clinton vowed that military action will continue against Gaddafi until he, quote, ends his attacks on civilians, pulls his troops back from places they have forcibly entered, and allows key services and humanitarian assistance to reach all Libyans, end quote.
All right, advance it.
Japanese Prime Minister Naoto
Ready,
Kan
VTB.
told Parliament today that the country is on
Roll B.
maximum alert. This comes in response to
Take
news
it.
earlier today that highly toxic plutonium
Ready,
was
VTA
found
on a
in the
dissolve.
soil around the Daiichi
Oh, we do have
nuclear
this one.
plant.
Bring in the graphic.
The discovery shows the plant struggled to keep contaminated water from leaking into the ocean. Water has been a key weapon in cooling down the radioactive fuel, but officials now fear they cannot store all of the tainted
Roll A.
water safely.
And dissolve.
And the Syrian government resigned today amid
All right,
an
bring that one in.
unusual wave
Bring
of
the CG.
unrest that has roiled the nation.
We're gonna have to take it out, though.
Reports. President Bashar al-Assad's resignation comes at the heels of
Take it
violent
out.
clashes
Ready, camera
between
1.
protesters and security
With the
forces
cricket graphic.
in the cities of
Good.
Daraa
This
and
will be on a
Latakia,
dissolve.
in which 37 people have been killed.
And dissolve.
And India
Ready,
is
VTB.
anticipating a nationwide shutdown tomorrow due to the cricket World
It's
Cup.
A.
The
B.
India's
Roll
small
B.
population is
Take it.
expected to
Okay,
call in
I got
sick
you.
to work, shut down shops early,
Keep the
and
monitor
cancel
graphic
doctor's
there.
appointments to make sure they watch tomorrow's much
And we'll
hyped
dissolve that at
semifinal
the end.
match against arch rivals Pakistan. Cricket is considered the most popular sport in both countries.
And dissolve.
And
Ready,
that's
VTA
your
with
World News
sound.
Roundup.
On a dissolve. Roll it. Dissolve. Ready, camera 3. Cue dissolve.
Landing a job during this recession
Well
may
done.
seem
Ready,
next to
VTB with sound for a
impossible.
package. On a
But
tape.
instead of giving up hope, the state labor department says that a lot of people are still enrolling in school to train for jobs that are recession-proof.
Roll B. Take it.
My dream job would be like to be
Sweet.
a race
All
car
right.
driver.
Camera
David
3.
Lopez has been a student of
is
Syracuse
next.
University for almost
We will
4
dissolve
years,
out to
but
3.
not for race car driving, for accounting. Lopez is a CPA major who hopes to be hired at firms like this one, the Bonadio Group in Syracuse.
The main reason is job security. Accounting is okay, it's not like the greatest thing in the world, but it's something I could deal with. So.
Lopez is dealing with accounting because of the pay. Entry-level positions earn an average of $40,000 to $50,000 a year. According to principal economist at the State Labor Department, Roger Evans, accounting is one of the job areas that have high hiring rates despite the recession. Other unaffected jobs include education and healthcare. Pratt School of Nursing says it has seen a dramatic decrease in enrollment. Most of their students now come from previous jobs from which they were laid off. They are trying to get back on the job market as soon as they can with a new career in nursing.
The program that we offer, being an associate's degree program, is the shortest route available from whatever their current status is in life.
I would like to point out that the first thought of this package was my dream job would be to be a race car driver.
Other popular locations include Bryant and Stratton campuses. These trade schools says their students enroll with a very specific goal in mind.
A lot of questions are related to, how easy will it be for me to find a job when I graduate from the program?
With the recession, students like Lopez may not set out to specifically live their American dreams anymore.
I mean, if I did audit work for for GM or whatever, like an auto company, it'd be cool.
But they are making choices for their futures.
And dissolve cure.
Economist Roger Evans also tells me that while
ready to
popular
tease music.
trends in enrollment are for jobs like accounting and healthcare, jobs with decreasing popularity include manufacturing and hospitality as people get smarter and more practical about their futures after graduation.
Take two. Tease music.
It's still chilly today.
Ready patio? Bring the CG.
Week?
Taking a look outside, it appears the
dissolve.
sun is trying to come
Ready
out.
to fade to
The
black?
full weather forecast coming up next.
And fade to black. All right, nice job, everyone. We are on a roll. Here we go. So, Pete, be ready to advance to the 7-day forecast 5 minutes before he gets there, right? Isn't that what happened last? Did it freeze up in this? Was it this class or Thursday? All right, great. Thank you.
The sports button. Wait, well,
yes.
It froze up on me before.
It did, yeah. Well, has it been freezing up at all today? Okay, good. Good. Tilt down just a hair. Perfect.
Awesome. What are your sports stories? I'm going to give you...
all right, we're coming up to VTA with sound for the stinger on the dissolve and then the green screen with the normal stuff.
Yeah. Might as well, right? You can. And feel like you're part of the activity.
1 minute.
Good stuff, guys. We're having a solid catch.
Even a minute break seems longer than we did at the beginning of the semester.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why I did that. I could not.
It wasn't quite up to your usual creativity.
I know. You know what? I actually considered doing my stand-up talking about the name of the place because of the tree, in the tree. But then I was like, no, after last week, that would probably be a terrible idea.
That would be a bit much.
30 seconds.
Yeah, last week they put the bird blue for
Yeah.
This is weather, yes.
Yeah. Can we have him mic check on weather real quick? Just have him speak.
Testing 1, 2.
Perfect. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 to VTA with sound. 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it and dissolve. Ready? Camera 1, chroma. Cue 'em and dissolve.
Snow showers are coming to a halt this Tuesday.
You can fade out the music? Yep,
Good evening.
Perfect.
I'm Ray Chavissa with your NCC News weather report.
All right, we have
right
the
now,
almanac
snow
next.
showers are coming to a halt, as I said, and outside the current temperature is 37 degrees Fahrenheit, a barometric pressure of 30.15 inches, humidity at 64%, and winds at 15 miles per hour. Now we're going to take a look at our almanac.
State temps are next.
A high of 82 degrees, a low of 5 degrees, and the normal is 38 degrees and the low is 25 degrees. So looking at our New York State, as we can see, the Syracuse area around 39 degrees, and around Syracuse to our south, our friends in Ithaca, 32 degrees. Near Canada, they're in the 40s, even though they're up north. Buffalo is at 34 degrees, and also Rome is at 40 degrees. So the temperatures are varying between the 30s and 40s today. Later in the week, things can change. As we look at the Northeast, however, you see Syracuse, of course, is at 39.
Of course.
Same as Pittsburgh at 39 degrees. But as we move further south, the temperatures start warming up. So Washington, D.C. area, we got 47 degrees. Cincinnati, Ohio region, we got 44 degrees. And near the Great Lakes region, it's a little colder around Detroit. Now, snow forecast, this is important. This is today, at this moment, there is little or no accumulation of snow. So enjoy the snow-free weather while we're at it, because later this week, it's looking like that snow could pile up. Tonight, it's partly cloudy with a 20% chance of precipitation and a low of 22 degrees Fahrenheit. And also tomorrow, expect small flurries of snow in the morning
it's probably
and sunshine in the afternoon.
Could
get as high as 45 to 47 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, there's the 7-day.
Take a look at our
Ready camera 3 on a dissolve. Get them to
Thursday is going to be a great time to take the kids out and really enjoy the nice sunlight.
How are we doing on time?
And then also Friday is Trout Day, so maybe make a trip to Roscoe, fish for some trout. The weather's going to be decent. Chance of precipitation. And then Saturday and Sunday, it's going to start flurrying with snow and precipitation as well.
All right, and dissolve. Ready camera 2. Ready to tease music.
I'm not a fan of it, but it's
not a fan.
Fishing day on Friday. So
Pete, you can get the coming up graphic ready.
Thanks, Nuri.
All right, take 2.
Well,
tease music. Ready VTB. Roll B. Take it.
Magic.
And bring in the CG. That was a little early. Ready to fade to black.
Against one of life's toughest challenges. Michael Jang will have those stories and more coming up next.
And fade to black. Perfect.
Nice weather. Nice weather. Want some trout now. What are we bantering about?
Are we?
Yes, sir.
Not yet. Okay, but we might. Okay.
But if we need to cut something, we're going to cut these
Okay.
If you could, can you zoom out anymore and pull your camera back a little bit? Even a little more. All right, and now pan left. Yeah, that's good. That's and you can tilt down a little bit too, Jules.
If
Thanks.
it's the bonds, great, thank you.
Yeah.
Stars blowing up their reputations, right?
Okay, we're coming into VTA with sound. Then we have Rob Long graphic in the monitor. How many? 1 minute. Okay, perfect. And we'll fade up and we'll dissolve into camera 1.
No music covering. Just be here.
Ready VTA with sound. We'll fade up. 15 seconds.
Yes, it's been great. I'm glad it's been fun.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll A. Dissolve. And ready camera 1. And cue them. Dissolve.
An SU football standout.
Ready
with some
VTB.
life-changing news. I'm Michael Jang with your NCC News Sports Report. Syracuse University senior and former star punter Rob Long got the best news he could possibly hope for yesterday. Doctors at the Kimmel Center in Philadelphia told Long that an MRI scan of his brain showed that he was cancer-free.
Take it.
Long's senior season for the Orange was cut short.
Do you have a lower
December
third? Bring in the lower third.
Found a large tumor in his brain.
Bring in the CG.
A week later, Long received the devastating news that the tumor was cancerous. He
Lose
underwent
it.
6 weeks of extensive
Ready,
radiation
camera 1.
therapy, but continued to practice and work out.
Get the graphic in there.
Long hopes to be
Good.
drafted by an NFL team in April.
Dissolve.
We wish him the best.
Dissolve. Good. Perfect.
While SU's
Almost.
early exit from this year's NCAA
Ready,
tournament
VTA.
still stings, things are looking up for next year's team.
Roll it.
Syracuse star recruit
Take it.
Michael Carter Williams won the skills
Do we have a lower
competition at the
third?
McDonald's High School All-American game in Chicago last night. The senior
Bring it in.
point guard dominated the competition that showcased his shooting, passing, and dribbling skills. He finished the obstacle course in
Lose it.
26.2 seconds.
Ready the Jackson
blowing
graphic
away
and
his
camera
competitors
one
by
on
more
a
than
dissolve.
5 seconds. Carter is the third-ranked point guard in the country and chose SU over Big East rival Notre Dame.
And dissolve.
Syracuse senior Rick Jackson.
All right, at
received
the end of the
Associated
story,
Press
Pete's going to
All-American
advance to a
honors
Knicks
on Monday as
graphic.
an honorable mention.
You can get
Jackson was
VTB
the
ready.
only Syracuse player honored after leading the Big East in rebounds and block shots. Jackson also received the Big East Defensive Player of the Year award earlier this month. He finishes SU career second all-time in games played, and the first player since Carmelo Anthony to average a double-double for an
Advance
entire
it.
season. Melo's Knicks were in action last night at
All
Madison
right.
Square Garden, taking
Ready
on the
VTB
Orlando
on a take.
Magic in what he called a must-win game for the team. The struggling Knicks had dropped their last 6 games and were just 7-12 since the trade that brought Anthony over from
Roll
the
it.
Nuggets.
Take
We
it.
pick it up in the third quarter. Anthony hits the 3
Ready,
with a hand
camera
in his
one,
face
Barry
to put
Bonds
the Knicks
graphic.
up by 4.
All right.
Now to the fourth,
On a
9.6 seconds
dissolve.
left. Magic down by 3. Jason Richardson nails the 3 to tie it at 100 and send the game to overtime. In overtime now, Chauncey Billups long pass to Anthony, who slams it home for 2 of his 39 points to put the Knicks up by 4 and for good. The Knicks would go on to win the game 113-106, snapping their 6-game
Dissolve.
losing streak. Turning to
Man,
baseball,
tight
Barry
outs.
Bonds'
Ready,
perjury
VTA.
trial took a turn for the worse for the slugger yesterday, with his former mistress, Kimberly Bell, taking the stand for the
I'm going to
prosecution.
give it a beat still.
Bell gave
Roll it.
scathing testimony
Take
about
it.
her relationship with Bonds. She says Bonds became increasingly
CG.
aggressive during their relationship and threatened to, quote, cut off my head and leave me in a ditch, and to cut out my breast implants because he paid for
Lose
them,
it.
end quote. Bell
Ready,
stated
camera
that
one?
on
Are we
at least
doing
one
MLB?
occasion, He
No, we're
admitted
okay.
to her that
It's
he
in?
did
All right,
use
ready?
steroids.
Ready on a
Bonds is
dissolve.
accused of lying to a federal grand jury by saying that he never knowingly used steroids.
And dissolve.
Spring training may have officially started
Ready, camera
last
3.
week, but for many sports fans, the end of winter is marked by a different
Jules, if
date.
you can zoom out or
Spring
pull out
training
just a
comes
little
to
bit
an end
more.
this weekend. Teams
You
will
kinda
head
shifted
north
over.
with Major League
Camera
Baseball
3,
opening
yeah.
day on April 1st. While Barry Bonds fights his battles
this will
in
be
the
on a
courtroom,
take.
his former
All right,
team, the San
perfect.
Francisco Giants, will take on the Dodgers on Friday.
Take him. And ready, camera 2. Ready the tease music.
Thanks, Mike. Is there any other news on the Major League Baseball? Any rule changes this year?
Yes,
Pete, you
actually,
can
it
get
was
the coming
announced
up
earlier
graphic.
today that baseball will be instituting a
Oh,
7-day
shit, no.
disabled list for players with concussions.
Take
Great,
2.
Mike. Coming
Tease
up
music.
on NCC News, an unusual
Bring it in.
incentive for
Ready,
residents of
VTB.
Montana
Roll B.
to subscribe to Dish TV.
Take it.
Find out how
Ready to
customers
fade
at
to
this
black.
Radio Shack will literally get more bang for their buck.
Fade to black. Ah.
That's a minor.
It was all my mistake, too.
The next graphic was
I-
in the monitor in the back because it was a 3-shot.
God damn it.
Hey, that's the worst thing that's gone on so far.
We'll fix it in post-production. Okay. We're coming up to camera 1.
Alright, we're right
Everyone else has had a flawless performance tonight.
in the chat, so just read everything as is. Awesome. Good stuff.
Where's camera 1 going?
Wait, are we coming up on VTA?
No, we're going to camera 1 first.
Oh, okay.
Heather, you can
I'm
you
on
can
the
truck
wrong-
left a little more.
That would make sense.
Now
I'm
you're
on the
trucking
wrong
too
page.
far right. No. Wait, where are you going? Where are you going? No, I said keep going left. I said you were, yeah, because you want to get their heads centered under that sign. No, I was saying normally you don't have enough room, and now you have too much room. That's all I'm saying. 1 minute. 1 minute. All right. We are fading up to camera 1. We're taking VTA. We have a SOT and VTB, SOT VO actually, and then we go back to camera 1 and we do our credits and that stuff on whatever shot looks cool.
No, we don't have patio cam anymore.
That's all right. 30 seconds? That's all right. We'll go to the live, which has the Waverly shot.
$15.
15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 to camera 1 on a dissolve. 4, 3, 2, 1. Fade up. Cue him.
If you're trying
Ready
to choose
VTA on a
between
take.
cable or Dish TV, here's one reason some people in Montana may be choosing Dish.
A Radio Shack in the city of Missoula is offering a gift certificate for a free pistol or a shotgun for customers who sign 2-year contracts
Roll it.
for the Dish Network.
Take it.
Owner Steven
Ready
Strand says the
VTB with
promotion
sound.
has nothing to do with Radio Shack.
On a
It's
take.
just a way to bring more business into the store. Anyone who passes a background check by the FBI can own a new gun.
Roll it. Take it.
Here,
Ready to cue him? Stand by.
Vandalism or shooting or anything of that nature. That's not what this promotion is about.
Bring it in.
This promotion is about selling Dish Network and giving somebody a great gift when they sign up with us.
Cue him.
Strand also says
Ready, camera 1 on a dissolve.
Own guns, common in households in western Montana. As for those who don't pass the check, they get a $50 gift certificate to Pizza Hut. A consolation gift.
And dissolve.
And that's the NCC News
Ready to close music?
45 report. I'm Thomas
All right, sneak in the close music.
Summer U, thanks
Ready,
for
camera
watching
3
and have a
on
good
a
evening.
dissolve. Dissolve. Bring in the CGs. Advanced. Oh, Pete. Ready to fade to black. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fade to black. All right. Everyone did a perfect job.
Good job, guys. Two good shows.
The